welcome back to my channel, Done Dirt Cheap Makeup, and today I did something a little bit different than I normally do. Obviously by the title you know this is a celebrity inspired look. It is Kylie Jenner. She posted a picture of her with a look similar to this and I just fell in love with it, and I wanted to recreate it using only drugstore products, and not necessarily only drugstore products, but products that you can pick up at Walmart or Target or Walgreens, CVS, things like that. Nothing that you have to order, like ordering from ColourPop or anything like that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this look and fall in love with it like I did. I think it's beautiful. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone, but once I tried it on, or once I did my makeup similar to hers, I really fell in love with it. I think it's sexy and sultry, and I feel comfortable in this look. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you want to get this look, please keep on watching. So I'm first going to start with the eyes. I'm going to conceal them using my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. I'm not using a primer because for me a concealer works just as good. I'm also going to conceal around my tear duct area just because we want the area to be nice and bright. Once you have put your concealer on, go ahead with a powder. I'm using this Wet n Wild highlighter powder, and go ahead and set your concealer. Next, we're going to be taking a warm brown shadow. In this case, I'm using this Wet n Wild bronzer in Bikini Contest, and I'm just putting this in the crease and kind of blending it up and out. If you notice in a lot of Kylie's looks, she always has her eyeshadow blended out a lot further than you normally would. To get that cat eye like out towards the side, you're going to want to really bring this shadow out towards the side. And if you don't have a lot of lid space, that's okay. Just bring it out towards the tail of your eyebrow a little bit more than you normally would. I'm going back in for more because I really want to build up that crease color and really smoke it out. So you can see when I turn to the side that I have shadow clear out here towards the tail of my eyebrow. Going into this deep brown shade from the CoverGirl Golds palette, and I'm just putting this in the crease. We're just deepening up that crease and the outer V. If I don't mention anything in this video, it will be down below. Just make sure you pull that brown shadow out a little bit. So next we're going to take a clean blending brush and just kind of blend the shadows up so there's no lines and kind of together, just not too much to where it looks muddy. So next I'm going in with the Maybelline eyeshadow in Copper Chic, and I'm going to take this copper color and I'm going to put it all over the lid. So just kind of press it down all over the lid. So once we have the copper color down, I'm just going over to the shade right next to it, and we're going to lay this right over where we placed the copper shade. And you'll notice once we lay this color over top, it really looks similar to the bronzy shade that Kylie is wearing in her Instagram picture. Next, I'm going to take the darkest color in this palette, and we're just going to pop it over the outer corner of our eye. Just press it in. Don't worry about it if it doesn't look perfect. We're going to go back in and kind of blend the shimmer shades with the matte. Go back in with your blending brush and just kind of go over where the shimmer meets the matte, just lightly so it's blended, but they're not blended together. Now go ahead and grab your favorite liquid liner. I'm using the new Wet n Wild liner, and you're going to want to do a winged liner, and you're going to want to make it more dramatic than you think. So after you have your liquid eyeliner on, it should look something like this. I feel like the look doesn't come together until we have our false lashes on. But next we're going to go ahead and tight line our just upper waterline just to get that really nice and black. Go ahead and move on to the face for now, and then we'll go back to the eyes in a little bit. But for the face, I'm starting out with the NYX Pore Filler, and I'm just going to go over the places that I feel like I need it. You know, the typical places like your nose, around your nose. And then over that, I'm going to apply some of this CoverGirl True Blend Primer in Combo Skin. And I'm going to focus this more all over my face. Now we can go ahead and apply foundation. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. And I'm using the shade in Sun Beige. So I'm just smearing this all over my face. And then of course I'm going to go in with the Beauty Blender and we're going to blend it all out. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Warm Nude. It's just a little bit lighter and I have some more concealing to do on my face. So I'm just going to go over the places that I would highlight in a little bit lighter foundation so I get the coverage I want, and then also later when I add the concealer it will help with the highlighting. Now that we have our foundation on, I'm going to go ahead and contour using the Maybelline Fit Me stick in Coconut. I really like this for contouring because it's not super warm tone and it's also really creamy. It goes over this matte finish foundation really nicely. And if you look in her picture, she has an extremely sculpted bronze face, but it's blended out really nicely. So I know I look kind of crazy, but I promise you in the end, you will look gorgeous. So the best brush that I love that I found to blend out this cream contour is the stippling brush from Real Techniques, and I just blend away. As you can see, it still looks a little crazy. That's when you take your Beauty Blender with just the leftover foundation you have on it and just kind of perfect everything. Moving on to concealing and highlighting, I'm using the Maybelline stick again, and I'm just going to highlight under my eyes, the typical places we would highlight. And I'm using the shade in Neutralizer because it's a really pretty soft yellow color and it goes nicely with my skin. Moving back to the eyes, I'm going back in with the Wet n Wild bronzer, and I'm going to take this on the lower lash line and just smudge it out. And it might look like in the picture that she's not wearing a lot of eyeshadow or makeup, but she's wearing more than you think, because when your picture's taken, it takes away, it doesn't pick up on all the makeup that you have on your face, which is a good thing, but I'm just saying she's wearing more eyeshadow than you think, so you're going to want to really kind of smoke this lower lash line out. So once we have that first shade down, I'm going to go back in with this darkest shade in the CoverGirl Golds palette. I'm just going to put a little bit of this on the outer, I don't know, outer corner or outer half of our lower lash line, just to deepen it up right on the outer part. So next I'm going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes and then apply a mascara, whatever your favorite mascara is. I'm going to be using the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Mascara or Volumizing Mascara. This is my favorite mascara. And for bottom lashes, you're not going to want to overdo it because her lashes are very just straight down. They're not overdone, but they have enough to where, you know, you can see there's definition to them. And I find it's really easy to overdo your bottom lashes really quick. So for lashes, I'm going to use the Kiss lashes in number 11. These aren't exactly like Kylie's, but you know, once they're on the eyes, they do look pretty close. And they're drugstore, so you can't beat that. Eyes are done, we can go ahead and set our face. I'm going to be using this Rimmel palette in Golden Bronze number 3, and I'm going in with this contour shade, and I'm just going over the places that we bronzed already or sculpted out with that CoverGirl or Maybelline Fit Me stick, just to kind of set it so it doesn't slide off her face during the day. If you're oily, you'll really appreciate this step. I know it's kind of a lot, but I mean, once you do a look, you get kind of, you know, you get faster at your makeup. Go ahead and set our under eyes with this NYX finishing powder. It's the one with the, you know, the light yellow color in Banana. So just set your under eye. You can go over your T-zone a little bit so it doesn't get oily. I'm going to take this NYX powder and I'm going to just go around the tear duct because it doesn't look like she has any shimmer there, but it does look like it's highlighted, so why not use one product for two different things, right? So for highlight, I'm going in with the Revolution highlight in the shade Golden Lights, and we're going to take it on our cheekbones and we're going to bring it down a little bit further than we normally would. I'm just using an old fan brush from Smashbox. It's super old. I'm surprised it's still alive. And then down the nose. Maybe a little bit in the center of the forehead. But you don't want to overdo it because her highlight is there, but it's not like a crazy metallic stripe, if you know what I mean. Now for the fun part, at least for me, lips are my favorite. I'm going to be using the Rimmel London Lip Liner in the shade Epic. I know this is not as dark as the dark brown that she has, but once we put the lipstick over, I mean, it's just, you're not going to be able to see it anyways. For the lipstick, I'm using Wet n Wild. This is a 99-cent lipstick, and this is in the shade Mink Brown. This does have a shine to it, but we're going to put some powder on after we're done, and it will mattify it. So once we have the lipstick on, it's a little bit warmer than what Kylie's wearing. So I am going to go in with the Jordana 12-Hour Made to Last Liquid Eyeliner Pencil, and this is in the shade, I don't know, it's the dark brown one. So I'm just kind of deepen it up a little bit. So our lips are done. We just need to set it with the powder. I'm using the Wet n Wild one just to take some of the shine away from the lipstick. And this also helps it to last a really long time. So once you guys are finished with the look, you should have something like this. I really love this look. I think it's so sexy and sultry, and I feel really comfortable in this look. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please thumbs up this video and let me know if you would like to see any more celebrity looks. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye guys.